watching Jared Big Baby Anderson right now. I guess after today, anything is possible. The Knicks win, and Bam pulls off an amazing performance. Not a performance, but a masterful performance. Not masterclass, but a masterful performance. His ring IQ was amazing. People will say he got hit too much. I think he got hit the appropriate amount for that fight. He saw early that he was going to have to fight this gentleman. So I think he tried to punch him out. That led to the knockout. I think his footwork was amazing. I think he showed he could take a punch. And I also think he ain't ready for Inoue yet. For two reasons, I'm going to tell you why he isn't ready for Inoue yet. Because two things didn't happen that I saw when I saw that fight. First thing I saw when I saw that fight, he did get hit too much. And with somebody like Inoue, can you play around? Because I think he took a few extra punches when he didn't need to. I think he let that man tie him up too much. I think he rushed his shots a lot. But that also could be because, you know what I'm saying, he was mad. Because they were playing a little mind chess before the fight. And I'm going to break it down to you. What I did notice, that Bam wasn't so quick to call out Inoue. For a lot of reasons. Bam was calculated in his conversation. Very calculated. Everybody knows I was supposed to be the next fight up for him. But for some reason, I just like the Knicks winning today. Anything's possible, man. This is a crazy world out here, boy. I think I live in the best generation ever, because I've seen everything. The Warriors win, legalize cannabis. We had a black president. We had a crazy president. We had a president get shot at. We had a president getting head in the White House. We had, boy, it's been a crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's just been crazy. So, salute to the Knicks. But a mistake, and something I learned early in life, you don't want to rush something. Like, do you like cold Pop-Tarts? Or do you like hot Pop-Tarts? I mean, I can eat a cold Pop-Tart. It's good. But it's not like a hot Pop-Tart. A hot Pop-Tart, cooked just right, oh, that bad boy screaming. Or, I've ate cold brownies. But I love that one right out the oven. That one that just melts in your mouth. And that's what this fight would be if we let it simmer, marinate, and get right. Anyway, the one who really has all the cards on the table, Inoue, has told you off top, probably gonna take the rest of the year off. I gave you 5 great fights. 4 last year, 1 this year. Bam needs one more good fight. Now, what I didn't hear Bam say, and I was a little bit like, because Bam was that killer like I think he is, and was comfortable like I think he is, or should be, or wants to be when he fights Inoue, he'd call out his brother. The other Inoue, the other champion. He went from Medina. Yeah, Medina's a great fight. But you send a message. And I thought Bam was going to send a message. I thought Bam was going to call that message, you know what I'm saying? Because if Bam was a killer like I thought he was, like how we all think he is, somebody could take down Inoue, come up the weight classes. What's that going to be, like 3 or 4 weight classes he got to come up to fight Inoue? You wouldn't see performances like this. You wouldn't say it. You wouldn't hear verbiage like this after the fight. Like I said, I was hoping he's going to call Inoue or he was going to call his brother. Now, the reason you fight his brother because you're not worried about his brother studying the tape after you whoop his brother. I think he feels it's a 50-50 fight between Inoue and he doesn't want to give him no advantages. And him fighting his brother would be an advantage. Now, I'd be curious, does Inoue's brother call out Bam? Same weight class? Or are we going to see the funky cold Medina? Which is going to be a good fight for Bam too. I already said off top, Bam needs one more fight at this weight class because as much as I was sure of a lot of stuff, I wasn't. His footwork, his angle work, his IQ, all top tier. All why I see he's pound for pound. What I didn't like, the extra hit. You're like, Lance, what is the extra hit? You stay in there with that arm leaning on you, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're not going to be able to go to the club, so you might get a little messed up around the face. But what I don't like is the extra punch. And I think he took a few extra punches. Like how you guys get on Boots all the time about saying, oh, he gets hit too much. It's how Boots gets hit. It's how Boots gets hit that sends the message. I've never really seen Boots in a fight where he can go to the club. After the fight, I mean, that used to be our gold standard. If you go to the club, you won. Just you did your thing. Now, if you go to the club with some shades, yeah, you put some work in, but you're still going. It's them days when you can't, you ain't going to the club tonight, pimpin'. Not tonight. Those are the fights I'm talking about. And I think that's what happened to Mr. Vargas. Either way, he wasn't. I mean, you heard how the announcers were saying how Bam's punches had that oomph. And Vargas was just touching him to make it look like, hey, get off me. He wasn't really putting no oomph on the punches. So once I felt like Bam, kind of after the third, fourth round, kind of like, all right, I'm cutting these angles on you. I'm going to sit down with a few of these. And he clipped him. I think the first time he knocked him down, he was a little bit shocked. He tried to jump on him, but he seen how quick Vargas recovered. But Vargas has amazing recovery time, and I love him for that. I love Vargas this whole fight, though. I mean, this is the fight he didn't have to take. He could have went to Japan. I love boxers who challenge themselves. I don't like dumb fights. I love boxers who challenge themselves, aka the Xander Zayaz's. Dare to be great. If you really are who you think you are, you're gonna go through Boots. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I love when they do it, but when they do it smartly. And right now, Bam jumping up and fighting Inoue is just like Jared Big Baby when he fought that fight. He was up too early. That's why Top Rank is still mad about that, because they felt like they had the next American heavyweight. Yeah, they like Richard Torres. That was a good, feel-good story. He is playing with house money. He is doing way better, even after that knockout, than most people expected Richard Torres, because he's a small heavyweight. Weight and size. So he has to put in extra work. Jared Big Baby, Jared Anderson, the Big Baby, was supposed to be hey, that's my heavyweight. That's my guy. I'll put him up against Moses. Those probably who most people thought was gonna happen. What I'm trying to say is, when you rush a fight, you get that result. We're talking about the 360, you know what I'm saying? It's like I told you, every time I get on this mic, I want to give you a 360 view of the boxing circle. So, I think Bam will more likely take the fight with Medina, get another belt, another time in that weight class, get a little more comfortable. And you probably see this fight, him and Inoue, around April next year, March, January next year, and that 3 month span right there. And that's gonna be the fight you want, because it's gonna be marinating. And I think then I might be more prone to take a Bam because his footwork, his energy, and his youth. But as of right now, I'm taking Inoue. No disrespect, Bam. I'm taking Inoue because Inoue just got it. Certain fighters, you know, when you see him, got it. Like Sugar Ray, Thomas Hearns, De La Hoya when he first came out, Vernon Forrest, Diego Corrales at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I'll say everybody but Floyd or Vernon Forrester. Like I said, that man has every chance to be great, Bam. Why rush it? He already gonna say he wants to fight this year. I trust Robert Garcia, his trainer. I think that's the right move right there. So we slow it up a little bit. Robert Garcia, let's go one more. Probably it's gonna be Medina. I would love it to be Inoue Jr. He's undefeated too. That'd be it. But you don't want to give him the blueprint. But you don't want to give him the blueprint. That's why they won't fight. It's a game of chess right now. And I'm loving being in it. You know what I'm saying? But in my humble opinion, you don't rush it. Inoue already said he wants to take the time off. You fight Medina, get some more experience, then you get ready to go. Do you know when you watch these old fights, you see a lot of Keyshawn, Abdullah, and Tiger? They was all good partners. Another Ballers Feud, or people have to make fights. You know what I'm saying? They already knew they was going to fight each other, weight classes and everything like that. But you see, these boxers are way more smart, way more calculating than we are letting them are giving them credit for. Hey, I got my new series, something different, something funky. When I say funky, different. Just like the Knicks winning, different. It's called Heroes versus Heroes. It's kind of a AI fight. If you like fighting, if you like something a little different, hold you over to the big fights like the Boots fight, something like that. I'm gonna be dropping episode after episode. All your great heroes will be in this. Basically, all the good current boxers that I could affiliate with something. You'll see. But I'm gonna need you to subscribe. I'm gonna need you to like it, and I'm gonna need you to leave some comments. And I'll drop episode for episode with you if you like it. Here's a little sneak preview of it. Heroes versus Heroes. Only on BH/Bias. Home of the 360 on Wednesdays. Bam, hell of a job. That's a good little card, Eddie Hearns. I'm looking forward to the Xander fight. I got boots. I'm that 4th of July card with Abdullah Mason coming to the ring. Hey, it's looking like Kid Schofield is gonna fight Tank. We got Lamont Roach signed to fight my man right there, Zepeda. We got some things jumping off right now. Fight season's about to jump back on. Oh, I almost forgot. This lands with BH Bias, Bay Bias Boxing, Dean, and I'm out. Protect your mental, folks. Protect your mental. And check out the 360 and tell me what you think about Heroes and Heroes.